Normal kids don't go from never having a sleepover at 13 and 14 to not having a place to live in one day. I don't know, when things go from bad to worse and like you're in it in that moment, you're kind of like, oh fuck, but it doesn't seem like that bad at the moment. And so when I was like, oh hey, this one guy will give me a bunch of money if I just hang out with him, you don't realize how quick it goes from like, yeah, I'm hungry and he's just paying for dinner, to like, oh hey, I'm hungry and I'm dope sick and now this guy's gonna pay me for my body. In the business, it's rough and it's dirty, and at that point, I guess it was more, I hated myself so much that I was willing to give myself. At one point in time, I remember feeling like, it's not even fucking worth, why am I gonna try? Like, I don't have family, I don't have friends. Everybody I love has left or died. Everybody who's around me is around me for something. I had met Matt at that time before. He always tried to help me, and I was just like, whatever. Like, I've always been just so afraid to make any type of connection with somebody. I knew he was always genuine, and I knew that he was a good person, but I also, at that point in my life, felt like I'm not that, and I'm not a good person, and I'd rather just be my own self-destruction and not have you try to help. He and her are very persistent, even when you're like, go away. They're still like, okay, we'll go away, but we just want you to know I care. Like, to have somebody care about you like that and have no family ties to you to help you in what you need, no matter your situation or no matter what bad things you're doing. Like, they genuinely just want the best for you and your health. And I can't ever say, like, I've ever felt like he was disappointed in me. It's the crazy thing about it. I don't ever remember feeling like, oh, fuck, I can't call that dude. Like, I'm just another disappointment. To have someone who cares when you don't care about yourself and be like, oh, hey, we gotta get you help. Sometimes you have to have somebody in the beginning telling you, hey, you're worth it, to see like, oh hey, what the fuck, like, who am I anymore, like, or what have I become? Everything they do because they care. I'm just looking forward to the day when I have the baby and like just being able to like look down at the baby and like look up and be like, okay, it was all worth it. Every single bad thing that happened, every single time I thought I was gonna make it through, every single person I love who died, everything was worth it. They say in recovery that it takes a moment greater than the high that you felt to overcome your drug addiction. That moment for me is every single ultrasound, every single time I hear the heartbeat, every time I get sick to my stomach, I'm just like, this is so much better. Every bad day I have sober is so much better than my good day high. Now that like I work through the trauma and like I see things differently, I see myself a lot more clear now, and like my self-worth, because the shame and guilt that eats at you, you know, and like the shit that you've done. And so I used to be like, I am a bad person. I'm a bad person. I've done terrible fucking things. You can never love me because I don't love myself. And now I'm like, hey, I'm not a bad person. I was in a bad place and I did bad things. And just having people like Matt and them who don't give up on you. I mean, even when you give up on yourself, you still have someone rooting for you in the corner. Even when they watch you fuck up, even when they watch you fall, they always have your back. I'm really glad that he never gave up on me, because now my outlook is so different. I'm so grateful to have him and like the whole mobile clinic and everything that he's behind, because him and everyone who's behind him, like, they have your back. I never thought I would be able to say I trust someone other than my partner enough to have him in the room when I have a baby. But like, to know that he's going to be there, I'm so grateful, because my baby's healthy today because of him. And I'm just grateful.